Happy frickin' hump day to you. Coming in live for a breakfast show. Episode number, we stopped counting. Happy frickin' Wednesday. If you're brand spanking new, you're like, what the heck is the breakfast show? Who is this woman? It is such an honor that you stumbled across this morning's episode. And I'm just going to tell you what, I believe in fate. It happened for a reason. And if you happen to be returning, you're like, Michelle, what's up? Happy Wednesday in the comments so I can say hello. Maybe you catch this on the replay. Maybe this is where all of your dreams come true. I would love to see on the comments replay. We are live right now. It is 8:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm in Michigan. Where are you from? Drop it in the comments. This morning's breakfast episode is literally going to rock your socks, so you might want to hold on tight, because what I'm about to share with you about something that I learned through several Audible books is literally going to take your current life goals, sleep, muscles, weight from average to freaking savage, baby. So if you're pumped up, fired up, and jacked up, I need to see some fire emojis inside of the comments. And let's freaking go. So what we're gonna do for the agenda this morning, we're gonna make a recipe. We're gonna make a protein recipe, literally like French toast or pancakes. It's gonna have over 30 grams of protein. You'll burn over 30 calories just by eating it. And literally you will be full until lunchtime. This is one of the breakfasts that I show up and eat every day. And I dropped in 5 months, 30 freaking pounds. But hold on, you know, for 11 months, I struggled to drop even an inch. It wasn't until I did the 3 things that I'm about to share with you this morning. Those 3 things happen to be, if you want to jot this down or if you just want to tune in on the replay, protein, water, mindset. But we got to add in there some insoluble and soluble fiber. And I'm going to cover every single part of it for you today. So do not get overwhelmed. And honestly, I'd rather you be overwhelmed than underwhelmed any day. So here's the deal. Number 1 is protein. I can't specifically tell you exactly your grams of protein because listen, you eat different every day. You're putting different amounts of energy into your body every day. Drop a 1 in the comments if you agree. Unless you were following a meal plan, and a meal plan, let's be realistic, is a bandage. It's teaching you absolutely nothing. But I need you to close your eyes and I need you to realize that what a meal plan is from a nutritionist or from a trainer is giving you the proper macronutrients. Macronutrients is the key to unlocking weight loss. We live in a world where we think, and I thought as well, that it's all about calories, and it's not. So at the end of the day, I'm sure you don't know this, but 30% or greater of the volume in calories that you put into your mouth have to be coming from protein, 40% or less from fats and carbs. So when I first started doing this, my numbers were way out of whack, way out of balance. I want you to envision going in to get a physical, and you are now told that your blood work is out of whack. Here are some things we need to do to tweak it. Come back and let's go. So I ended up listening to more Audible books than I can count on my fingers and my toes. And I'm like, I am going to learn macronutrients and I'm going to master it. And I mastered it. And in 5 months, I fell within those ranges, whether I had 2,000 calories, 1,800 calories, 1,200 calories. I didn't feel well and had 500 calories. 30% of the calories or greater that I put in my mouth came from protein. Up to 40% or less came from fats and carbs. So then I started teaching this. And then it went so out of control that I created a course on it. And then I was like, I don't want you to be alone during the course. I want you to be able to be behind the scenes, have my phone number. All I want you to do is put your food in an app. I don't want you to give up foods, desserts, or alcohol. That teaches you nothing. I dropped 30 pounds in 5 months while drinking, while having dessert, and while eating pizza. But 30% of my calories minimum came from protein. 40% or less came from fats and carbs. I will be real with you when I say that. So you get to go in and you get to put your food in an app. And every night I just voice note you. I'm like your tutor for 7 days. On your 5th day, 99% will master macronutrients. And it's something no one in the entire world can ever take away from you. So I want to ask you, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, no thanks, I'll continue to throw spaghetti at the wall and pray that it sticks, and 10 being, show me the way to weight loss without the stupid meal plan, without giving up foods, without giving up desserts, without giving up alcohol, and teach me atomic habits and teach me how to get the proper percentage of macronutrients. I am ready to draw a line in the sand. You'll drop in the comments power play, because I am telling you right now, all of your dreams are about to come true. You're talking your skin, you're talking your sleep, you're talking your energy, and you are talking about weight coming off of your body, whether you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, or 100. It is the way and the unleashed secret to weight loss. Okay? It's how I went from 0 following to 1.4 million. So you'll drop power play in the comments. You'll get started today. You'll have me for 7 days behind the scenes. And the app that tracks your percentage of protein, fats, and carbs, listen to this. You now have it for a lifetime. There is no catch. Okay? So number 2 is water. I was only drinking water when I brushed my teeth. I never knew. Okay, people go and pay for liposuction. There's probably someone getting liposuction right this second. Your body gives you lipolysis, which is basically liposuction, okay? Literally for free. It has to go through hydrolysis. It needs half of your weight in ounces of water each and every day. Fran, Brittany, Blanc, I see that you guys are wanting the Power Play course. If you go to thebreakfastshow.net, you will see Power Play. And once you do, you will get an email that says text message my personal phone number saying show me the way. If you see every night what I put on my stories and you are not falling within the range of what I am putting up on my stories, I am telling you right now, it is 99% of the time why you're not losing weight. 99% of the time. Even if you don't eat anything at all, you are not, because guess why? You're not getting the proper percentage of macros. Okay? Literally, it is the unleashing, and no one teaches it. They just give you a meal plan. And when you get off the meal plan, guess what happens? You put all the weight back on. So this is the graph that I need to see. If you're not falling within these numbers, I teach it to you in the Power Play. So thebreakfastshow.net has your Power Play ticket. Once you check out, you will message me saying I am ready to my personal phone number. And the only thing you're asked to do for 7 days is to enter your food into a frickin' app. I voice note you every night. I am your tutor, and I guarantee you that you will master macronutrients within 7 days. What else am I going to give you? 10-minute abs workout, me at Kroger and Costco grocery shopping, a grocery shopping list. You will be set up and destined for success, okay? Number 3 is the mindset. There's a book, okay? Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. I was a massive binge addict. I was a massive, I'm going to wake up and do this, and I didn't do that. It was absolutely so horrible. And I was like the most laziest human being. And all I did was BIS, moan and BITC, I'm sure you know, all the time, but I never took action. If you are not getting at least 125 grams of protein, we have a massive issue. That is only, I'm telling you right now, that is only, okay, 100 grams of protein is 400 calories. 400. I am telling you right now that 500 of your calories can come from protein each and every day. And if you do think that's going to be a struggle, comment below free for a protein guide that helped me in so many ways. So let's dive in and make breakfast. Let's make French toast. No, we're going to make a milkshake because I'm going to have a shake with egg whites. So I'm going to grab 8 ounces of water and 8 ounces of ice. I'm going to add it into here. I'm going to add 1 cup. You will never, ever, 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 ever taste spinach inside of a smoothie, ever, ever, ever. And we're going to talk today a lot about insoluble and soluble fiber. But first, I'm going to teach you a huge secret. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to learn? If you look at the back of for that free protein guide, because the comments disappear, it's right here. The comments disappear. So thebreakfastshow.net, the first thing that pops up says free protein guide. Okay? You go there. That is going to help you get 20 to 30 grams of protein with every meal and every snack. Because let's reverse engineer it, right? If we take action, we create habits. So if we can just reach right now for 20 grams of protein with every meal and every snack, That's only 80 calories. That's our first stepping stone. So thebreakfastshow.net has that free protein guide for you. Step 2, fun recipes maybe you're looking for. I'm sure you know that my recipe book has launched. If you haven't gotten the recipes, make sure you drop in the comments recipe for that book. Now you'll have 40 breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and dessert ideas that are family friendly, and every single one is over 20 grams of protein. Really fun for super busy days and not wanting to meal prep. So when you take this, all you have to do is look at the label, and you'll always see the biggest, boldest thing right here is calories. You have to cover the last number of calories. Okay, cover it. All you do is cover it. If you're not left with 6 grams of protein, okay, whatever you're left with, there should be 6 grams of protein. Here there is 14. It's an amazing bang for your buck. If there was not 6 grams of protein, I would go to serving size, 1 container, and I would cut it in half. That is what you would do. You will lose so much weight, it is not even funny. So what did I just tell you in the comments? Let's try it again. The recipe book is right here for you, thebreakfastshow.net under Power Plate. Power Plate. You can't miss it. Power Plate, like your plate is going to be full of delicious high power protein recipes. Okay? So every morning within 1 hour, you know, if you've been following me, I have 30 grams of protein every day within 1 hour. I used to wake up and not eat until like noon. I wasn't even hungry. Sometimes I barely even ate and I just kept putting weight on. Number 1, my macronutrients were off. It's not about calories. And if you don't know about macronutrients and you have not already, just drop Power Play. That's your step number 1. Okay? I cover the last number of this bar that I eat every day within an hour of waking up. How much am I left with if I cover the last number? What am I left with? There has to be that many grams of protein. So when I cover it, I'm left with 15. I go to protein, there's 28 grams of protein. You will never find a bar that has this good of a bang for your buck. 150 calories, you will burn 30 calories just by eating it. And also, there's no sugar. Okay? It is the cleanest bar. The only downfall about David is he's only online. There's 0 sugar, 150 calories, 28 grams of protein. Dr. Hubbard features it on his thing as the cleanest bar. I take it out of the wrapper, I pop it in the microwave for 3 seconds, I eat it and drink it with my coffee. Capiche? Drop David in the comments if you are open to wanting to go to see what his bars are all about, because he is only online. Okay? Number 1, my favorite ever, is the cinnamon roll. Then we have the chocolate brownie batter. Then we have the cake batter. Then we have the cookie dough. Then we have blueberry muffin. But I've never been disappointed with any of the flavors. I know right now he's running a thing, 4 boxes, you get the 5th free. I'm here to tell you something, okay? You are better off having a bar every day or having a protein shake. Honestly, you should, instead of being deficit in protein. Honestly, you should. It is a great way to get insoluble and soluble fiber in without tasting it, and it is a phenomenal way to literally have massive amounts of protein. For the David bar, because the comments disappear, thebreakfastshow.net has it, and just so you know, every time you use that link, you will get free shipping. They ship today. Shipping is $8.99. You would get the shipping today, and also, once they ship you the bars, if you don't like them, you package them back up, reship them, they will pay for it, and you get your money back. They are one of the cleanest bars that walks the face of the earth in the United States of America. That's the David bar. If you didn't get the free protein guide that's being requested right now by Dimitri, you will see the breakfastshow.net has the free protein guide. Okay? Free protein guide. And I'm going to be having an upcoming challenge. I just cut dairy out for 7 days, and I'm going to talk about it because inflammation in my body went from 0 to hero, and I'm going to run it again. Look at that. Okay, from cutting out dairy, just inflammation and bloating gone. Okay, I'm going to be running that. It's going to be a free event. So if you want to do free challenges in a private community with me, you need to make sure you drop free in the comment section. Okay, I also did with that a 5-day reset. If you have not been getting the proper amount of water, which is half of your weight, if you have not been getting a minimum of 125 grams of protein, and if you have not been getting an average of 7,500 steps, you need a reset. A reset is like a flower that hasn't been watered. okay? You need to fertilize the flower. You need to get the water back to life, and that's your metabolism. The 5-day reset, what it does is not only does it go into your metabolism, it goes into the gut. And inside of the gut, guess what it does? It flips at 180 degrees, guaranteeing you a minimum of 5 pounds of weight loss. We start on Monday. So if you haven't been getting proper water, protein, or steps, on average, drop reset in the comments to drop a minimum of 5 pounds. I'm your accountability partner during that entire 5-day session. You can do anything for 5 days. There's no counting calories. No, it will not be water weight. You'll be drinking more water than you have the last 365 days. Okay? So here's the deal. For the free challenges, you have to go to thebreakfastshow.net and you have to have once gotten my protein guide. Free protein guide. FREE protein guide. Okay? Thebreakfastshow.net. Number 2, for the reset, you'll see it at thebreakfastshow.net under reset guide. Once you get your reset guide, please listen. You have to Instagram or Facebook message me 5-day VIP. 5-day VIP chat. Something about Monday chat. 5-day VIP, 5-day reset Monday, something like that. So the reset guide is here, thebreakfastshow.net. Okay, you will see reset guide. If you want to get rid of inflammation and bloating and have your stomach literally be shredded like that, you need to do the 5-day reset. But I also, through my program, my 6-week Best Me, I get every day in a 30-minute workout, the proper amount of upper body, lower body, cardio core. You have to be doing strength training to lose weight. I used to do HIIT. I used to be a runner. I used to do cardio. My body fat percentage was 24%. My 6 weeks Best Me is me and you on a phone call every week for 6 weeks for 30 minutes minimum. Okay, well, 30 minutes max actually. Then you get access to my phone number every day. You will put your food into an app for macros. I teach you never giving up foods, desserts, alcohol, no meal plan. I want you to learn macros. You get 4 workouts a week. You never have to wonder if you're getting the proper amount of upper body, lower body, cardio, core. That's my 6 weeks Best Me. That's for the person who's like, Michelle, transform my life. Let's go. You have to drop 6 weeks in the comment section. Okay. If you saw the testimonials of the people who overcome the 6 weeks Best Me with me, you literally would faint. They learned how to go out to eat. They message me when they're out to eat. The learning, the calls, the workouts. Every day is a new workout. All you have to do is press play. It's based on your current activity level. I'm not going to give you workouts for someone who's intermediate. If you're a beginner, you're going to get a beginner workout, but you'll be getting the proper upper body, lower body, cardio, and core. Yes, that's my 6 weeks Best Me. So we're going to add 2 egg whites to this. I'm going to add peanut butter. I would never, ever, ever add 2 fats. Eating eggs for breakfast is not a good bang for your buck in any way, shape, or form. Okay, why? There's 6 grams of protein. If you were to have 2 eggs, that's 12 grams. That is not a high protein breakfast in any way, shape, or form. But what's even crazier is that there's 5 grams of fat. Well, listen, if you don't know macronutrients, this is why you need to learn. There's 9 calories per gram of fat. There's 4 calories per gram of carb. 4. There's 4 calories per gram of protein. So if I were to have 2 eggs, that's 10 grams of fat. What's 10 times 9? 90 calories are coming from fat. What's the 12 grams of protein times 4? 42. That is not good. Now our macros are out of whack, 100% out of whack. Our percentages are off. It's not about calories, it's about macros. Your body's gonna be deficit in protein for that meal or that snack, which then spikes glucose levels, which then spikes cortisol levels, and your next meal will be stacked and stored as fat. So if you are eating and you are gaining weight and you're not even a big eater, that is why. That was me. You have to learn the right way, okay? So we're gonna add a scoop of protein powder. My favorite ever, this one has less than 4 grams of sugar. It has less than 1 gram of carb, 0 dairy ingredients, 0 gluten, soy-free, non-GMO, organic, less than 8 grams of carbs. It's probably I've tried 30 protein powders. It's the best I've ever tried, and honestly, it's probably top 10 in the United States. Okay, this is the Justine's chocolate peanut butter cup. It's a real chocolate peanut butter cup. I'm having trouble getting on your webpage. Can you put in the comments what you're typing? This is the Justine's chocolate peanut butter cup. You can only find it online. You'll find Orgain at Sam's or Costco, chocolate and vanilla only. I use this every day. Chocolate and vanilla I got sick of. The website has 30 plus flavors. 30. Okay. Again, you're better off supplementing with protein powders and shakes to get insoluble and soluble fiber, and to have right here, guess how many grams of protein this is? So I have 20, plus I have 4, 8, 12, 16, 36 grams of protein. Okay. If you want 15% off and you want the link and you don't want to search for it all day, just drop in the comments protein and I will send that to you. Okay. 15% off every time. You don't have to go to the store. You don't have to waste your time or your gas. This is my favorite flavor. They have 30 plus flavors, 20 grams of protein, 140 calories. Amazing bang for your buck. TheBreakfastShow.net has 6 weeks best me right there. TheBreakfastShow.net. Also there, you'll see the Orgain protein powder. So Orgain, you'll see it. Every time you use the code, you do get 15% off. I highly recommend using it. And like I said, have a shake every day and get 2 servings of fruits and vegetables. We're about to talk about insoluble and soluble fiber because it's the number1 reason why we are in a world where we are having bloating, inflammation, and irregular bowel movements, and it can't be supplemented. TheBreakfastShow.net has it under Orgain protein powder. The David bar that you're asking for, Mary, Beth, TheBreakfastShow.net, it's the David bar. I have one every morning within 1 hour of waking up. It puts me at 30 grams of protein. The David bar, yep. Take it out of the wrapper, put it in the microwave for 3 seconds, and you're on your way. Insoluble and soluble fiber, listen, I did keto. Okay, and when I tell you I've done it all, I've been the guinea pig for you. And I finally found what works, and that's what I'm really sharing with you right now. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to change your life if you allow me to. If you can relate with my backstory, I'm here to help you because I wish I knew all of this sooner. I'm not an expert. I've listened to, though, more books on Audible than I can count. And I can tell you that I've learned so much, and all the things I was doing were all the wrong things. You have to have the basic fundamentals. You have to get back to the basics of weight loss. Okay? Insoluble and soluble fiber, we live in a world we think it can be supplemented. It can't. It has to be 6 cups total of fruits and vegetables. Don't worry. You're going to start at 1 cup. You're going to start at 1 cup for this next 7 days. We're going to take action. When you take action, you create a habit, but it has to be easy. So 1 cup total. Is it going to be fruit? Is it going to be veggies? Are you going to have a shake every day? What is that going to look like for you? Okay. Next week, do 2 cups. Before you know it, I'm telling you, I never, ever, ever, ever get below 6 cups of insoluble and soluble fiber a day. Your inflammation, your bloating, your irregular bowel movements will literally decline by over 75%. It is the key foundation, like foundation to holding up a house, the bottom concrete to weight loss. Insoluble fiber, water intake, protein. Okay, so we have a cup of spinach. You will not taste the spinach. I am gonna just sweeten it up a little bit naturally, put some strawberries inside of there, okay? And when I enter this inside of my macros app to see my percentage each day, I can just enter strawberry and count 1, and I could put 4 in there. It is so simple. I've never found an app so simple in my life, okay? If you don't understand macros, if you didn't know there's 9 calories per gram of fat, 4 calories per gram of carb and protein, you now know that you are 100% the candidate for the protein power play. I will teach you that through you having my personal phone number in 7 days and setting you up for success, giving you the apps and tools you need. There's no catch. There's no fees. There's no recurring monthly fee for the app. Drop power play in the comment section. Alexa, what are 8 positive benefits of cinnamon on your health?
Here's something I found on the web. Some health benefits commonly associated with cinnamon may include providing antioxidants, reducing inflammation, preventing heart disease, lowering blood sugar levels, preventing diabetes, preventing cancer, preventing bacterial and fungal infection, improving insulin sensitivity.
So if you just learned something new about cinnamon, drop in the comments the number 1. Drop a 1 in the comments, because that right there is going to take you from feeling 0 to frickin' hero overnight. Okay? You do not want regular cinnamon. You want Ceylon cinnamon. Regular cinnamon elevates kidney levels. You want 2 pinches every day of what is called Ceylon cinnamon. Drop link in the comments. Okay? If you want the Amazon link, I get it from there. I save my time, I save my money, and I save my gas, right? So for the power play, you will go to thebreakfastshow.net. Once you get it, you will just get an email that will say text me personally, okay? I will then get you set up and share with you everything else that you unleash during the power play. It's a lot of stuff that you get. Make sure you have it, set you up. All you're asked to do for 7 days is put your food in an app. That is it. I don't want you giving up foods, desserts, or alcohol. I voice note you every night. I'm like your tutor. By the 7th day, you will have mastered 99% of the macronutrients. And if you haven't, I continue working with you. There is no catch. That's at thebreakfastshow.net. Amazon finds at thebreakfastshow.net. You'll go to Amazon finds, you will see the Ceylon cinnamon. Okay? Amazon finds, thebreakfastshow.net will have the Ceylon cinnamon. I'm going to take my milkshake. Blender, like literally I can keep my lid on this and commute with it. I get it on Amazon as well. It has lasted me over 4 years. It's convenient, it doesn't take up any space. I can carry this with me in the car. Could you even imagine? Okay, you will not taste the spinach. I want you to try it. I want you to get the cubed frozen spinach. Okay, I travel, commute with this. Drop a link in the comments. Very simple. I get it from Amazon. Okay, less than $50, and now I'm on my way. Can you imagine having this? I have 2 servings of fruit. I have 37 grams of protein. It's under 240 calories. And I've got my Ceylon anti-inflammatory cinnamon inside of it. We are going to top it with the most delicious creamy cashew octonut butter. But there's something I got to share with you. The first ingredient listed in anything that you put your mouth on, like when you go to a label, there's an ingredient list. The first thing listed, it's in order from what you find the most of to what you find the least of. The number 1 ingredient of mine was sugar. The last ingredient was peanuts. Go check your nut butters. Go check your peanut butters. Go check. If you just learned something new, drop a heart. The first ingredient on anything you look at, it's in order from what you find the most of to what you find the absolute least of. Your nut butter should say peanuts. Your cashew butter should say cashews. Your other thing should say almonds, okay? The one that I use is from Amazon. It's got 1 ingredient and it's cashews, okay? Here's the deal. You have to measure. My tablespoon of peanut butter was 5 tablespoons. Food is energy. We live in a world where olive oil is so heart healthy, salmon is so heart healthy. Too much of a good thing will make you have heart disease just as much as it's going to prevent it. And that was me. If you're snacking, we learned today, we have to get 20 to 30 grams of protein with meals and snacks, right? If you're snacking on almonds and cashews and pistachios and nut butters and trail mix and avocados and any type of cheese, you're not getting 20 to 30 grams of protein unless you were eating 800 calories with that meal or that snack. And if that rate, you would be obese. You have to make sure when you look at the back of a label, when you cover the last number of the calories that you see, if you're not left with what you cover in protein, go to the serving size, cut it in half, and add something where it is a good bang for your buck. I am telling you, all these little tips and tricks that I started taking action on, one step in front of the other is how I lost 30 pounds. But the most important part coming up at 40 years old is I have maintained it. I have sustained it. My perimenopausal symptoms, my family goes through it early, have gone from literally 75% bothersome to maybe 2%. The answers are in front of you right now to you losing weight. But you have to grab onto it like there's a balloon that's passing by, and you have to go for the ride. And that ride for you is most likely the protein power play. So drop power play in the comments if you've never heard of it or you've never been a student of mine, because in the next 7 days, you're about to unleash the power of macronutrients. It's in a world where we think it's about calories, and it's not. What the nutritionist gives you in a meal plan is macronutrients. That teaches you nothing. 30 times in my life, I did a frickin' meal plan, got off, and put all the weight back on. I am telling you right now that you will learn how to get the proper percentage of protein, fats, and carbs every day if all you commit to for 7 days is putting your food inside of an app and listening at the end of the day to a voice note that I send to you as your tutor. Okay? For the power play, you have to go right here. I also will tell you all the other things that you unleash. You get apps for a lifetime. You'll have the macronutrient app for a lifetime. There's grocery shopping hauls live. You get some workouts. Like, you'll know all the benefits once you text message me. When you get power play, you'll then text me and say, I am ready, to my personal phone number. I'm yours for 7 days. There's also an option for you to have me for 6 weeks. In 6 weeks, we have a call every week. You get to text me for 6 weeks. You also get the proper percentage of upper body, lower body, cardio, and core. Okay? You'll get 4 workouts a week based on your actual skill set of where you're starting off with your workouts, but you have to get strength training. That's 6 weeks best me. So drop a 6. There's a difference between the programs. Okay? For the power play, the breakfastshow.net has power play. You'll get it. You'll get an email, the text message, my personal phone number, and you'll get started today just putting your food into an app. And I will voice note you every evening. I'll be your tutor. The learning is in the doing. Okay? If you didn't get the free protein guide, it's right here. I see someone asking for the recipe. It's inside of the free protein guide. Thebreakfastshow.net has protein guide, FREE. In there, it's going to help you get 20 to 30 grams of protein with every meal and every snack. Okay? Yes. For the 6 weeks best me, it'll be inside of there. Thebreakfastshow.net has the 6 weeks best me. All the information is inside of there. Okay? If you have any questions, get inside of my Instagram or my Facebook. We can have a consultation. We can talk about what's best for you. And we'll be on our way. But I'm telling you right now that you will be losing weight through the spring, through the summer, without giving up cake, without giving up your champagne, and without following a stupid meal plan. Whether you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, I have a 70-year-old this morning tell me she's down 25 pounds. Literally, in a bikini. I'm like, holy crap. Okay? So you have hope. You have chances to lowering the symptoms you're having in perimenopause, postmenopause, and menopause. There is no better way. There's a lot of noise out there. The answer is not supplements. The answer is not a meal plan. The answer is not just counting calories. The answer is not just the bandage of buying packaged foods from a company. The answer is power play. Okay? So, what questions do you have for me? You can start Tuesday after holiday. Of course. Yeah. So here's the deal. A little bit of an update of what's going on, okay? Talk to the peptide doctor, okay? I want you to think of a huge laboratory where you have clinicals, you have chemists, you have science. We have the technology, the tools right now to look at the human body and be like, how can we improve it? How can we live to be 100? How can we speed up weight loss? In your belly, in your gut, what are created are called peptides. And there's certain different formulas of peptides. Okay, the best is called the sloop. Think of sloop. Okay, not only is it for lifespan, longevity, reverse aging, muscle tone. Like, I can't tell you much about this, but I'm telling you right now that if you've seen me back a month, 2 months, 3 months ago, and you see me today, you notice night and day. Weight loss, reverse aging, improvement of muscle tone. Your body can go in with a peptide to thinking and tricking that it's working out, mimicking the peptides in your belly. And behind the scenes for nearly a year, this has been created. And it's launching. It was going to launch to pharmaceutical sales reps. It's FDA approved, but it's launching to me. It's a new wave. There is a new wave coming into the United States of America right now in June/July. I don't know exactly when they're coming. Number one, if you're not on my VIP list, you need to drop VIP. Hydrogen water is coming as well. Hydrogen in your body for 8 hours, can you even envision? Can you envision the blood flow? Can you envision the weight loss speeding up, the brain fog, the clarity, the energy without the stupid freaking energy drinks? You'll be the first to be alerted when this happens in June-ish, July, and it's time-stamped. So if you're not on that VIP list for this launch, drop VIP. But even better, you can build a launch list. If you know me, you know I travel a lot around the world and I speak on stages because I teach people curiosity and attraction marketing without ever mentioning a stupid company name. I'm going to teach you your brand. And through your brand, people are going to be like, what is this sloop? All you have to be able to say is, if I share a video, would you press play? They're going to say yes. I can help you build your VIP list right now so that when this peptide and this hydrogen water and snow collagen launches, you can make a check with a comma without ever recruiting anyone. Up to 40% commission. You tell me who pays 40% commission, because Amazon's at 6%. You can enroll for free right now. You can enroll for free to start making an additional stream of income from your phone without it interfering with what it is that you're already doing professionally. You have to drop VIP with a money sign next to it. What would you do with an extra $100 to $200 every single week? What would you do when this thing launches in June/July and I helped you build a VIP list without spamming friends and family members or ever recruiting anyone, and you have $1K in your bank account? I'm going to teach you through curiosity and attraction marketing. Say you want to go live. You don't have to, but I have people that are like, sure, their freaking VIP list is huge. Want to know why? I went live on their page for them and shared New Wava, the new wave that is coming in. So here's what I need you to do. If you're not on the VIP list for the products, thebreakfastshow.net has it under the protein guide. Just put your first name, last name, email. If you want to enroll for free, go to thebreakfastshow.net. You're going to see New Wava. It's a new wave, and timing is everything. And you get to come into this and build a massive future. All I need you to do is be positive and coachable. That is it. Thebreakfastshow.net under New Wava. You'll put your name, last name, email. You have to Instagram or Facebook message me. I enrolled. Show me how to build my VIP list. I enrolled. Show me how to build my VIP list. Any questions, drop them in the comments. You get to enroll today for free. There is no monthly minimum. There is no quota. There is no inventory on hand. There is no catch. I need you to listen carefully, because this could be a pivotal moment in your life where the debt becomes gone, where you go from average to savage. You came across this morning for a reason, whether you want to believe it or not. I want you to start thinking of all the reasons why yes, instead of all the reasons why not. Why did I come across this reason? Think of all the reasons why yes, not all the reasons why no. Let's be the victor mentality instead of the victim mentality. Let's go big places. Let's dream big. Let's create the vision board. Let's stop living in this, I have to be stuck in this broke, busted, disgusted stage of life, because I've been there. So if you want to enroll for free and you haven't already, you have to drop a money sign. I will help you build your VIP list and show you every step of the way what it is that I've learned behind the scenes in the last 7 years. And you get to be part of a basement floor opportunity that is going to leave a legacy behind the scenes of the social retail industry. So thebreakfastshow.net has that free protein guide for the recipe. I'm hopping off to go teach fitness. Thebreakfastshow.net is where it's at. Free protein guide. The David bar that I eat within 1 hour of waking up that has 28 grams of protein, 150 calories. Use the link, free shipping. The Orgain protein powder for the Justine's chocolate peanut butter cup. You want a clean powder? You want to know that it has all clean, organic, non-GMO, no dairy, no soy, gluten-free, tastes good, doesn't taste like butt or chalk? Thebreakfastshow.net under Orgain, okay? The Seal on Cinnamon, 2 pinches a day under Amazon Finds. To enroll for free, thebreakfastshow.net, you'll see New Wava. First name, last name, email. You have to Instagram or Facebook message me saying, I enrolled with you, help me build my VIP. I enrolled with you, help me build my VIP. Okay? Any questions, FPHLE, you're going to go to New Wava at thebreakfastshow.net and you're going to enroll. Same with you, Ashley and Jennifer, and I can't even wait to see you in my inbox saying, I enrolled with you. Help me build my VIP. Okay? Last chance to see, did you see the inflammation and bloating? And it didn't just go away, it sticked. I did it last week. My 5-day reset right here, okay? Inflammation and bloating, 5 days. If you have not been getting proper amount of water, half your weight on average, not perfect, average, 80-20, 7,500 steps average, 80-20, 30% or more of your calories from protein, and if you don't know, it's probably a no. 80-20, you need to do a 5-day reset. Your metabolism looks like a flower that has been neglected. We can water it, we can fertilize it. The 5-day reset is no counting calories. It will go in like a science experiment and flip 180 degrees the gut and the metabolism at the same time, guaranteeing you a minimum of 5 pounds of losing weight. It is not water weight. You will be drinking more water than you have the last 365 days. Drop reset in the comments if you haven't gotten your reset and you're ready to start with me on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You can do anything for 5 days. Okay? Inflammation and bloating, energy, roof. Okay, so I'm hopping off. Any questions, let me know. Get in my inbox. We can have a free consultation. Alexis, for the reset, it's right here. Everything's here because the comments disappear. Okay? Thebreakfastshow.net. You have to, after getting the reset, Instagram or Facebook message me. Reset. Monday. VIP. Reset. Monday. VIP. And you can have an option to start at Tuesday if you want. Tuesday through Saturday. I'll be your accountability partner. You'll be in a private group with me, baby, where all your dreams come true. I'll cheer you on. And let me tell you what, this is where all your dreams come true. And I want you to remember one thing. Alexa, play Unstoppable. Don't ever forget.
Unstoppable.
Whatever's happened to you in your past life,
Music.
you're still unstoppable. And I want you today, when you're feeling down or don't have energy,